Enzo, thank you for talking to Frank1.tv as usual. We've just finished a press conference for Joe Calzaghe and Bernard Hopkins, and afterwards, the head-to-head, you got a little involved with Bernard Hopkins.
You better get your team to know how to beat Joe Calzaghe. I know how to beat you. And I've watched one video, only one I need to see, only one video to show you guys. I know, one video. I boxed an old man at 43. If he packs that in, I'll pack him in. Don't beat you, I'll pack him myself. Let me tell you, man, let me tell this now, I know how to beat you. Easy, easy. You can't beat him. You can't beat him. Tell me you don't make Southpaw win like him. Southpaw like him? You never met Southpaw. You never met Southpaw like him. You never met Southpaw like him. Ricky Wright, forget that shit. Who's the other one? I'm going straight to hell. I'm afraid of hell.
What were you saying?
Well, basically, you know, he had a right to talk. No problem with that. I listened to him a hell of a long time. I think I fell asleep twice. You know, that had to pinch me up, wake me up. Basically, his point of view was right. What he thinks is right. But obviously Joe, as he is, a gentleman as he is, you know, fantastic by the ambassador for the sport, you know, didn't have to back talk or slap talk or whatever. And I felt that he had to know about one thing which is basically important to the fight. He talked about fights, doing this and doing that. And then I know for a fact, and truthfully, as I mentioned to you in the press conference, I don't have to watch and look and try to alter style to beat Bernard Hopkins. I never had that with any other boxer, Lacey, whatever. Every boxer, Joe boxed at 20 odd champions. It wasn't a question of how he performs in his own style. Now I mean it truthfully, and it's a fact that as far as I'm concerned, I know for a fact they're training, they're trying a regime of finding from Freddie Roach or bring in who you want, a system. They're not stupid.
But, you know, to be fair, Enzo, in terms of all the great people that Joe Calzaghe has, fought and beaten before, Bernard Hopkins comes with great credibility. He is, he has the ability to walk it like he talks it.
He can sneak it as he talks it rather than walking as he talks it, because most of the fights he's just sneaking them. He didn't actually beat Jonathan Taylor. Let's be honest about it, he's got 4 losses on his record. Let's be realistic. I'm not taking nothing away from that, but it doesn't take away, he's still a 43-year-old man, which hopefully he is as fit as he thinks he is, because if he ain't, God forbid him, God help him, if he's not fit as he thinks he is at 43 years old, because let me tell you, Joe will be absolutely everything, be a massive tick down for speed, power, shot, motivation and heart. I didn't tell you, let's look at it this way, and he hasn't go search the planet Mars for a system how to beat Bernard Hopkins. You've seen the likes of him before and before. We've had people that were top amateur style, top pros. So there's a click. Has he ever boxed? And Joe Calzaghe.
You mentioned Joe Calzaghe's style, though. We know he's fast, we know he's got heart and energy, and you've mentioned also that Bernard Hopkins, he sneaks a lot of his fights, he doesn't really go out and batter people, but, he is a counter-puncher, he is on the back foot, and I mentioned that to him. He willingly admits that. I'm not going to change it. I expect Joe Calzaghe to come forward. I expect him to come with speed and be all geared up by the British fans, and when he comes forward to me, I am going to show him, I'm going to leave the door open, and I am going to punish him.
Well, he's going to punish with what? Let's be honest about it. If he intends to go back-footed, and Joe decides to go back-footed, there won't be a fight. End of story. That's in the way.
But isn't winning the object, and rather than who makes the fight, isn't taking that crown?
Well, only he says he wants to be a legend. He wants to beat Joe fair square. He doesn't pinch it, steal it, rob it, and deceive the public with his old little goals all the time, flat pack. He's out there to fight. Joe will make him fight. So what's he going to do? Pinch it, steal it with 2 punches around. But at least Joe, doesn't matter. If a guy, or in the world, we'll see a guy throwing 8 punches, right, should not be around for sake. Because if he wants to be a legend, he's going to perform like a legend. Simple as that. So far, the last 3 fights, he hasn't performed whatsoever like a legend. He boxed just to perform a fight, so wants to be in there and pinch the title. Let's be honest about it. That's all I can say. I hope you don't turn up there, classical Bernard Hopkins, because otherwise they send me asleep as well. And I don't want to be asleep in the corner when I go look after Joe.
Thank you, Enzo.
You're welcome.